and it's paying the pump. And of course, don't forget that the Agriculture and Livestock CS nominee, that is Mutahi Kagwe, and his ICT counterpart William Kabogo today appeared before the Parliamentary Vetting Committee to make their case and explain why they think they are the best men for the job. And of course, that and many more, we have much lined up for you today in our subsequent bulletin tonight. This is the State of the Nation, and we're coming to you live from the nation's center, that is the nation's capital center, and of course the Kenyatta University and its environment. This is the State of the Nation.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Auma Evans.
All right. Tonight, our sign language interpreter is Joey Mtava. You can talk to us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, we're coming to you live on YouTube at KUTV News Live. You can tweet us on X at KUTV_Kenya at Auma Evans. Remember to use the hashtag State of the Nation. So tonight we began the State of the Nation with the latest. Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, that is EPRA, has increased fuel prices of petrol, kerosene and diesel for the period between January 15th and February 14th, 2025. In the period under the review, the maximum allowed petroleum pump prices for super petrol, diesel and kerosene increased by 29 cents, 2 shillings and 3 shillings respectively. In Nairobi, super petrol, diesel and kerosene will retail at 176.58 cents, while kerosene will retail at 167.6 cents and 151.39 cents effectively midnight today. Now, former Kiambu Governor William Kabogo, who was recently nominated to the President William Ruto's cabinet as the ICT Cabinet Secretary, appeared today before the National Assembly's Appointment Committee for vetting. Kabogo, a seasoned politician but a newcomer to the ICT sector, defended his suitability for the position, that is on course to have a third person at the helm in a span of 2 years of Kenya Kwanza government. And as Emmanuel Kutosi reports, Kabogo proposed banning individuals misusing social media to deter others seeking to engage in such vices.
David, Nakuru Town is constituency.
Chaired by Speaker Moses Wetangula for the position of Cabinet Secretary for Information Communication Technology and Digital Economy.
We are to engage you to establish your suitability or otherwise to hold a public office as CS of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, to which you have been nominated.
I'm more a leader than a politician, because the politician thinks about the next election and the leader thinks about the next generation. So I belong to that other side.
Kabogo's nomination coming after a reshuffle by President William Ruto, who dropped Margaret Nyambura just months into her tenure as ICTCS.
Did you or have you ever been suspected or charged with drug trafficking?
I have never, ever dealt with drugs of any kind all my life. Mr. Speaker, this is...
Not even Panadol?
Mr. Speaker, I do not imagine that Junet Mohammed was asking about Panadol. I have some in my pocket.
Kabogo, a long-serving politician, previously served as Kiambu governor and MP for Juja constituency. Despite his extensive political experience, he lacks a professional background in ICT, raising questions about his ability to lead the critical sector.
What do you want to tell those young Kenyans on social media, because this ministry is responsible for social media, and who are actually out there saying that they believe this position should have been given to a very young techno-savvy youth?
Bringing all stakeholders together and discussing these issues sometimes is the easier route, so that people understand the parameters. Again, we may have laws, but they are not followed.
Kabogo defended his nomination, citing his managerial expertise and promise to engage the sector's experts to drive innovation.
Very serious face, just like yourself. That may sometimes be confused to be, but I'm very straightforward, and I do not beat about the bush.
His appointment has been speculated by political pundits as part of President Ruto's strategy to regain political footing in the Mount Kenya region, where dissent has been witnessed in some areas following the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua.
I think what we are seeing around is a lot of indiscipline among our youths.
I agree entirely with the member, and if I'm confirmed, I'll fix it. The
former Kiambu governor's return to the national stage marks a pivotal moment in his political career amid heightened political tensions in the Mount Kenya region.
I have the capabilities of becoming Minister for ICT, I think.
Emmanuel Kutosi, KUTV.
Now to some rather disturbing stories that has really hit the headline in the recent days. Now, with the recent rise in abductions incident in the country, Kenyans on social media continue to express their dissatisfaction with how the government is handling the menace. Our reporter Blue Smile Hassan interacted with a section of Githurai residents collecting their views, and here is the full report on what they had to say.
The abductions, incidents and accusations of immorality among youthful government critics on social media platforms has sparked mixed reactions both in the country and across the borders. This is following the recent incidents of foreign national Maria Sarungi and Kiza Besige being abducted on Kenyan soil. We interacted with a section of Githurai residents, and this is what they had to say on the state of abductions.
Mimi naweza sema ni vibaya sana. Kijana jitafutia ati anashikwa juu ya kuandika kitu kidogo tu kwa mtandao. Na hiyo mtandao ndio inalisha watu wengi. Na si ati hata ukiwekwa sijui kwa jeneza ati sijui ati kwa sababu na hujakufa ati unafaa kushikwa. Ni mambo mengi sana inaendelea kwa mtandao yenye ni mbaya sana, lakini hiyo si kitu ya kufanya mtu ashikwe. Yenye mtu ati amekuwa abducted kwa sababu amechora mtu. Na tena kuchora mtu na si ati ni wewe. Si tuliona wakati wa hizi vitu zilikuwa zinaitwa XYZ, zilikuwa zinaletwa hadi kwa maruninga na zinaleta mtu na mfano wake.
Unajua hata wanatukera, wanatuambia mambo zingine za kuudhi. Sasa sisi tukiwaudhi sijui penye wametufikisha.
Tunalikashifu kwa hali ya juu zaidi sana, na hata tunashindwa serikali yetu ya Kenya inafanya kazi gani, sababu ndio inastahili kulinda wananchi na mali yao na watoto wao. So tunashindwa hata president wetu kama akiwa pale na uongozi wake ni kama tunatashwishi na huo, sababu haiwezekani kwamba watoto wetu wanakuwa abducted, wanauawa kiholela, na pia pale tuna serikali na kuna security. Sasa tunashindwa security inafanya kazi gani? Na hali tukisikiza tunasikia President Ruto akisema yale mambo haifanyiki na askari, na sisi kwa kufikiria kweli tunafikiria ni maaskari wanafanya hiyo kazi, kwa sababu kama wao ndio wanastahili kulinda watu. Kwa hivyo kama hawajui watu ni akina nani wana abduct, kwa hivyo ndio sababu tunasema ni serikali ndio inafanya ile kazi.
Hata hao watakaji nyara wako na watoto lika hiyo. Sasa Kama yeye haezi chukua wake aende aweke huko kwenye aweka, mbona anaweka analilisha watoto wazazi wale watu waliyemchagua ndio akuwe president ama akuwe nani, hatujui ni president ama ni nani anafanya hiyo mambo. Sasa mwenye anafanya hivyo si hata yeye akona watoto.
To President Ruto's remark on the morality of government critics, the residents faulted the leaders for the rise of immorality in the country.
Wakenya na maadili mema. Kusema ati mzazi angalia mtoto wake vizuri, si ati yes, hiyo ni mwito mzuri kutoka kwa president. Lakini Wakenya wana maadili mema. So, yu rais, kitu ya kwanza ni heshima. Heshima kama inafaa itoke kwa Wakenya, pia yeye anafaa heshimu Wakenya. Si kuja kusema ati mara ni wenda wazimu, akiambiwa kitu mara ati hata hujaika nyanga airport ama hujaifanya nini. So, heshima ni two-way. Heshimu Wakenya, haya pia heshimike.
I think kama wewe kuambia mzazi wako kuna kitu ambayo ya dai poa, sikumaanisha ati umheshimu. Unamheshimu. Lakini usiposikia wewe ukiwa mzazi utaanza kuona huyu mtoto. Unajua mtoto akilia kuna kenye kinafanya alie. Si ni kweli?
Aombe Mungu ampe roho wa Mungu wa kutulia na kuongoza. Asisikize vile anaambiwa, hata akitusiwa aje. Asisikize, aongoze wananchi wa Kenya.
Despite the reactions and emotions on the state of the nation, citizens have called on the government to be accountable and put an end to the rise of abduction incidents witnessed in the country. The citizens have also called on the leaders to be good examples of morality for the citizens. Blue Smile Hassan, KUTV.
All right, thank you, Blue Smile Hassan, for that comprehensive reporting. Now let's stay on that story for a bit. Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi on Tuesday recorded a statement at the Kilimani police station about his son's alleged abduction as directed by the Directorate of Criminal Investigation. The directive came after Muturi's statement complaining about sluggishness in the DCI department when it comes to addressing the rise of abduction cases in the country. Muturi spoke of his personal ordeal following the abduction of his son Leslie Muturi in June 2024. His statement was, however, met with criticism from a section of leaders allied to Kenya Kwanza government calling for his resignation. Nonetheless, Muturi maintains that he is not afraid of being sacked. Now, it was a sigh of relief for residents of Eldoro and Chala Njuguni in Taveta constituency in Taita Taveta County after Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki spearheaded the distribution of 3,545 title deeds. The residents stated that the process has been long overdue for 30 years. Kindiki further announced that Kenyans now seeking title deeds will find it easier to obtain these important documents thanks to a new government directive aimed at expediting the process of land ownership documentation at all land registries.
Speaking in Taita Taveta County on Tuesday while witnessing the issuance of title deeds to Njokini and Eldoro residents, Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki boasted of the Kenya Kwanza administration scorecard of turning age-long squatters into landowners.
Mtu wa kwanza ambaye amechangia hii title deed itoke haraka ni Rais William Ruto. Alafu sisi wengine tumekuja kuongezea speed.
The DP further announced that the government will gazette 2 new land registries in Taveta and Voi to facilitate easier and effective service delivery.
Mimi naona ya kwamba kwa sababu kazi mingi ya ardhi bado inaendelea hapa kwa sababu wananchi wengi hawana hati miliki katika sehemu zilizobaki. Mimi nataka niwatangazie ya kwamba tunaenda kugazette land registry ya Taveta. Na pia kwa sababu hii kaunti yetu ya Taita Taveta ni kaunti moja, pia tufungue na tugazeti land registry kule Voi, kwa sababu pia Voi ni mbali kwenda kule undani. Kweli si kweli? Si mwananchi kutoka Voi kwenda Wundanyi ni mbali? Mwananchi kutoka Taveta kwenda Wundanyi ni mbali?
Taita Taveta leaders who accompanied the second in command seized the opportunity to call out critics of the government, terming the criticism as premature campaigns.
Na rais akaweka tik watu wa Njukini wapate title deed zao. Nyinyi watu wa Njukini, title deed zimefika ama hazijafika?
Tunawapenda zaidi, tunawashikilia katika hiyo kazi ambayo mnafanyia Kenya nzima, na msiwe na wasiwasi. Yale yanasemwa kule nje, sisi hatutaki kuyasikia wala hatuko hapo. In the next 5 years siasa itarudi, tutaongea siasa. Lakini sasa hivi tumpatie rais nafasi kwa upole afanye kazi yake, aweze kudeliver mandate yake. Hatuwezi kuanza kumchokora rais saizi, kumkemea na kumtukana wakati bado miaka 5 ambazo tulimpatia hazijaisha.
However, Njukini residents in joyous tones thanked the government for heeding to their 30 years long plea, a move that has now changed their status from squatters to landowners.
Na sasa hata utakuta unajulikana na serikali. Ukidhamini kupata cheti, serikali imekudhamini.
Mimi nasikia raha kwa sababu nilikuwa naishi wasiwasi sina samba, lakini saa hii nimepata samba. Nilipopata hiyo title.
Mali za timiliki tumezingojea kuanzia miaka 86 mpaka leo tumezipata. Kwa hivyo hata tujui tutasema nini. Kwa sababu mwanzoni tulikuwa tunakaa kama maskwata kwa mashamba. Ngaja mashamba tuliyanunua, tulikata shati tukayanunua, lakini tulikuwa tunakaa kama maskwata. Lakini haya yamekuwa leo serikali imetukumbuka.
As Taita Taveta County marks this milestone, the national government has continued to maintain that expediting the issuance of title deeds across the country remains a key deliverable of the Kenya Kwanza administration. Theo Masharia for KUTV.
Now it's 20 minutes past 9 o'clock. Time to take a very short break here on the State of the Nation.
Access to knowledge, solution to unanswered questions.
Guidelines to pursuing your rights and repossessing your property, intellectual or material.
This and more only on Law Matters.
Ni nguzo na uso wa jamii. Kupanda shuka akawa tuzo, ukakamavu wake ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke akabaini jinsi ya kuwini. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake nami Caroline Kimweli.
From the hospital corridors, we bring you experts to discuss issues affecting your health, from diet to mental health. The familiar and the ignored are both put into perspective. We then dive into the environment and look at the effects of climate change and its solutions. Join me, Mutegi K. Martin, every Friday at 9 p.m. as we learn on how to better our health while taking care of our environment. Only on KUTV. You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Auma Evans.
Welcome back and thank you for choosing to stay with us. Now let's continue with some education matters. Now, inspiring stories of triumph and resilience continue to emerge following the release of the 2024 Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education results. Among these remarkable tales is that of a visually impaired student from Thika School for the Blind and a 15-year-old girl from Kenya High School who have defied the odds to achieve outstanding academic success. Take a look.
Levi Kabesa, a visually impaired student from Thika School for the Blind, who has proven that no challenges is insurmountable. Kabesa, originally from Nyamira County, emerged as one of the top performers in the 2024 KCSE exams, achieving a coveted straight A. Kabesa's journey to success was anything but not easy. Born into a family of 5 and raised by jobless parents under impoverished conditions, he faced significant challenges, including losing his sight while at Moi Gesusu Secondary School. Despite these setbacks, Kabesa's determination and resilience shone through.
My life was not quite good because I come from an humble background. I was born with a problem of eyesight, which is congenital, that I inherited from the family. The determiner might be the KCSE, and I promised myself that I must score an A-plane. I want to pursue law because I really love humanity, so that the people can get justice.
Hapa kwa naendelea kusoma haba, mtoto alikuwa na changamoto za pesa, lakini nashukuru Mungu kupitia kwa walimu wake walimsaidia sana ili mtoto wangu akaendelea na masomo, na niliona ni kabisa kwa karibu ku drop out, lakini nashukuru Mungu aliwauza walimu wake wakamsaidia kabisa, hata walimconnect na hilo shirika la Pipeline, na ninasema ni asante kuu sana kwa hilo shirika ambalo limemfanya mtoto wangu sasa ana smile.
Thika School for the Blind Principal Lydia Chalo Karanja praised Kabesa's hard work, describing him as an obedient and self-driven student. She also commended the government for creating a supportive environment for learners with disabilities.
Tumepata mwanafunzi ambaye amepata A, na sana sana kwa wanafunzi wasioona kupata A- in maths ni kitu ambayo tunafurahia siku ya leo, ambayo inakuwa pia it is a challenge na pia motisha kwa wanafunzi wengine ambao wanaishi wakiwa na challenges. Mwaka huu ambao tunapeleka over 33 students kwa university, tunaona ni achievement kubwa sana. Ministry of Education imetusupport sana kwa sababu ya infrastructure.
In another remarkable story, Mercy Chari, a 15-year-old alumnus of Kenya High School, also secured an impressive mean grade of A-plane in the exams. Mercy's journey to success has been marked by her unique connection with President William Ruto and former President Uhuru Kenyatta, whom she now wishes to meet to present her results and remind them of their promises.
Deputy President came to Gongoni, and then I recited a poem and later asked to perform during Mashujaa Day in Machakos. Then I met the president. He promised to build me a house and take care of me. I was really excited to be taken to Kenya High, and he educated me. I really worked hard. They both inspired me. I really like to meet former President Uhuru Kenyatta and the current President Ruto.
My daughter would wish to study outside the country, and because the promise she made to the current president that she wanted to get a plain A, she's done it, and I believe the president will meet my daughter and do exactly what he said to my daughter. I'll be very happy because I trust the president. The president is an honest man and he loves children.
Nilikuwa nikimpa wasia ya kuwa anastahili aweze kufanya bidii kama anataka kuwa na maisha mema.
Both Levi Kabesa and Mercy Chari have shown the nation that with determination, resilience and support, no obstacle is too great to overcome. Brenda Nyongesa, KUTV.
Now let's switch gears to Mombasa County. Two suspects, Joseph Sunday and Brian Templar, linked to the gruesome attack and murder of Kilifi County IEBC official Aisha Abubakar at her residence in Utange Kisauni constituency in Mombasa County, have been arrested and will be detained at the Bamburi police station for a period of 21 days to allow police to complete their investigation. This is according to the ruling made by the Shanzu Law Court. The court ruling, which was delivered by the principal magistrate Lea Juma, follows an application by the police, who argued that they needed additional time to complete their probe. The prosecution also highlighted concerns that the suspect release could jeopardize ongoing investigations, and also suspect are considered flight risks. The arrest comes after 7 days of intensive manhunt of the assailants. The matter will be mentioned on the 6th February 2025.
The application in court seeks to detain the suspects in custody, in police custody for a period of 21 days to enable the investigating officer finalize his investigations. So the main reason as to why the investigating officer is seeking to detain the suspects is that he requires time to conduct an identification parade, record further statements, and take the exhibits for analysis. So the investigating officer and the prosecution have also indicated that the respondents are a flight risk. As such, they should be detained in custody for the period they have sought in court.
Switching gears now, the Kenya Tourism Board and Athletics Kenya have launched the Magical Kenya Mountain and Trail Series, a new 6-event initiative designed to promote the country as a prime tourism destination. The series will culminate with the Bargatuni Mountain Run in Nandi County on January 18th, 2025. Speaking at the flag-off event in Nyahururu, Tourism Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano and the Head of Public Service Felix Kosgei emphasized the initiatives aim to showcase Kenya's stunning landscape and establish the country as a global hub for sports tourism. The series will traverse counties including Laikipia, Baringo, Elgeyo Marakwet, Uasin Gishu, and Nandi, offering both adventure and investment opportunities in the tourism sector while highlighting Kenya's athletics potential on the world stage.
We are here to flag off a series that is brand new, that is being done for the very first time. We are calling it the Mountain Trails Series. And this is a tourism product that is meant to diversify what Kenya has to offer. It's a fusion of tourism with sports, with adventure, with fitness, with wellness, and also the ability to see the beauty of Kenya.
Culture also is at the center of this Magical Kenya Trail Series, where at every stop our travelers will be entertained by the cultural groups of that community that they have stopped at. We want to monetize, we want to commercialize our culture, we want to commercialize our sports so that the country can also get various ways of getting resources for its economic development.
2,000 participants have registered at that particular event. It will be a very, very participatory event. They will see the very beautiful hills of Nandi, the valleys. You will also be seeing the Lake Victoria. You will also see the peak of Mount Elgon. You will also see the beauty of the tea plantations in Nandi Hills, Kericho, because it's at the top part of the constituency, and the tea plantations in Tinderet.
Ni mara ya kwanza tunatambulika hapa Nyahururu kama Nyahururu Cycling. Tumefurahia sana.
Now we take another very short breather here on the State of the Nation. Remember, plenty more to follow, including sports news.
I am right here for your sake. Now, today we are going to talk about the beginning of a fall. But not just a fall, it is a fall never
to recover. If you spend your time sleeping, na tumesema while you are drunk, your senses are sleeping.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. How are you doing today? I'm well in the Lord. I hope you are well in the Lord. First of all, I'd like to thank our Father in heaven. They say broken things can't be fixed, right? But that's a lie. Genesis chapter 3 verses 8. That evening, they heard the Lord God walking in the garden, and they hid from him among the trees. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Catch me right here only on KUTV every single Sunday. Hi, my name is Stella Tioi.
Jina langu naitwa Okemwa Mukwa James.
This is Mandela Gaya.
Ugonjwa ulipokuja ulichukua siku 3 ukaniweka in coma. 20 wamezikwa, 2 ndio wako hai.
I don't even know how it feels to see.
I feel like I cannot express myself well the way somebody who can walk can actually express themselves.
Ilichukua muda mwingi mrefu tena mpana ili kuikubali kwamba mimi siwezi tembea tena.
I've come to actually accept myself.
Ukijaribu kumsimamisha mtu umwambie tafadhali nionyeshe njia,
They find it quite strange talking to you.
We should just make schools integrated,
Inclusive setups.
by providing the right facilities.
Ni nguzo na uso wa jamii. Kupanda shuka, akawa tuzo. Ukakamavu wake, ukatii, na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke, akabaini jinsi ya kuwini. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari, kwa jinsi alivyo ng'ari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake, nami Caroline Kimweli.
Baada ya kutafuta kazi, tunaweza kuanzisha miradi yetu ambayo ingetusaidia kubadilisha maisha ya wazazi wetu.
Kwa vijana wenzangu, wengi hawana kazi, lakini ikiwa sisi wenyewe tutajiamini, tunaweza kujiajiri wenyewe.
Afrika kwa kweli tuna mahitaji ambayo ukiyasuluhisha unaweza kuathiri watu kwenye bara hili.
Bila uoga, watu huwa na uzalishaji zaidi, wanajawa na ujasiri, wanakuwa wabunifu na wanakuwa wenye maarifa.
Niliamua kuacha kazi. Hata kama sitafanikiwa, nitakuwa nimejaribu, nitakuwa najua haiwezekani.
Hakuna kitu cha ajabu hapa. Kila anayepata ufanisi hufanya kazi usiku na mchana.
Kitu kitakusukuma na kuwezesha kupata maarifa ambayo hukuwa nayo.
Tunajaribu kutengeneza kitu kitakachopita mipaka ya nchi hii.
Ikiwa unataka kubadilisha ulimwengu, anza na nyumbani.
Time for the latest update in the world of sports. Now, the Mombasa Sports Club women hockey team is appealing for financial aid ahead of the 26th Africa Cup for Club Championship women's hockey tournament set for 30th of January 2025 in Egypt. The team, which hopes to travel with 20 players and 4 officials, makes history as the first team from the coast region to qualify for the Continental Showpiece. Mombasa Sports Club has also seen impressive success moving from the Super League to the Premier League, with star player Mary Simiyu leading the charge.
The team also produced the leading scorer, Mary Georgine Simiyu. And the purpose of this press conference is to seek sponsorship to enable this team to travel to Egypt. Tournament is the 26th edition in Africa for the women hockey. It is the first time that the Coast region has produced a team that has qualified for the tournament. The budget for this tournament is 6.3 million, and this is to make a passionate plea to the corporates in the Coast region, in Mombasa County, and individuals and businesses to come in and support the team to enable them realize their dream.
It is demoralizing, as you can see, if we don't travel. But we are not thinking in that perspective, because I'm sure we will. If we don't, we just continue the normal league and our training as usual as we play our Coast League.
By going to Cairo, it will be a game changer for our ladies. This is a market. This is where we can shout about Mombasa Sports Club. This is where we can shout about our talent. And I'm seeing a few ladies not coming back, joining professional league. And this is key to us because this is a market. They are going to the big market of Africa.
All right, from hockey to football matters, 4 matches are on the card in the English Premier League fixtures scheduled for tonight, while Chelsea will be hoping to return to the winning ways when they welcome Bournemouth at Stamford Bridge at 10:30 p.m. East African time. Meanwhile, West Ham will battle it out with Fulham at the London Stadium. At the same time, Brentford will be facing Manchester City at the G-Tech Community Stadium as Liverpool wrap up tonight's fixture with a clash against Nottingham Forest at the City Ground at 11 p.m. East Africa time. Right, something tells me you need to hear this. It's a magical year, the year 2025. Live in the magical moment, drink a lot of water, pray hard, tighten your belt, hope for the best. You know why? It's January. Anyway, tonight, my sign language interpreter tonight has been Joey Mutava. And of course, many thanks for the men and women behind the scene, and of course for you, our esteemed viewers, for always keeping us a company. Yet another very promising year that the Lord has made it possible for you and I to meet yet again. We look forward for very entertaining, very amazing and informative 2025. For now, you have a lovely night. Until next time, God bless Kenya.
Maelfu na maelfu ya wahamiaji wakiwa na watoto kutoka nchi za Amerika ya Kati